Are you looking for the best ceiling fans? In this video, we will look at some of the 5 best ceiling fans on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Number 1. Hunter Key Biscayne Ceiling Fan. If you're looking for the perfect ceiling fan to complement your farmhouse design aesthetic, we think you'll love the Hunter Key Biscayne. After installing and using this fan for 6 months, we have nothing but praise for the quiet operation, lack of any vibration, and bright LED lighting. Hunter promises whisper quiet operation with its motor technology, and we found that to be more or less the case. It does make a quiet, whooshing noise that provides some pleasant white noise, so it wasn't completely silent, but it was a lot quieter than other fans we've used in our bedroom. Compared to other noisy ceiling fans that kept us awake at night, we found that we slept better with this one installed. The styling of this fan is rather specific, but we like the farmhouse chic look in our bedroom, with a frosted light kit having an almost nautical lantern look. The 5 blades are reversible, and there are 2 different weathered finish options, so it has an antique look even when it's brand new. The one issue we had with this fan is that it doesn't have a remote, so you need to operate with a pull chain or wall switch, just like our best minimalist pick and many of our lower cost favorites. It is damp rated though, so you can use it in your bedroom like we did, or install it in a semi-protected outdoor area like a covered porch where we think would look great. Number 2. Hinkley Lighting Tropic Air 52-inch Fan. An outdoor ceiling fan is a great way to enjoy the fresh air while remaining comfortable. With its 5 composite palm leaf blades, this fan provided a welcome breeze and gave our outdoor space a lovely tropical vibe. We especially enjoyed it during times of high humidity, when it made our patio much more comfortable. We put the fan through its paces in our screened-in patio, where it was exposed to high humidity and scorching heat, and it was very effective. We could feel its effects across our entire patio, even on the lowest setting. Thanks to its wet-rated construction, it withstood the elements well, too. In fact, it's shown remarkable durability despite being subjected to long periods of 80-degree temperatures, rain, and even snow. You can reverse the fan's direction in the cooler months to circulate warmer air, and changing the direction of the fan blades was simple. There is a slide switch on one side of the fan body, and all you have to do is slide it to the left or right to choose which way you want the fan to spin. Aside from how effective it was at cooling us, we also enjoyed how quiet it was. The DC motor makes this fan relatively silent. We could barely hear it at maximum speed. Even though it does include wiring instructions or wall control sold separately, we connected it to a wall fan switch in addition to the accompanying remote. We put the fan on an 8-foot ceiling, with the lowest point of the fan blade 6 feet 6 inches above the floor, and we had no trouble reaching the cords. Number 3. Sofucor Ceiling Fan. The exact phrase used to describe the highest setting of this fan was whooshing delight, which should give you an idea of how well it performs and how much we liked it. The included remote is what we use for changing the light color, dimming the light, adjusting the fan speed, and even changing the fan's direction. The last detail in particular is especially unique and one that we're pleased to see offered. Like our best overall, we can make adjustments from other rooms. On the subject of the many settings, the available lighting colors are warm, neutral, and cool. When it comes to their brightness, the lowest setting is, we estimated, 5 times brighter than the previous ceiling fan we had in the room where it's installed in a good way. We were also pleased to discover the anti-theft mode, which is not, as we initially thought, a deterrent from stealing the fan itself. Rather, it's a mechanism to adjust the fan while you're away to make it seem as though someone is home, to deter break-ins. In general, overall, we're really happy with this fan. It very much feels like an upgrade in our home. If you twisted our arm, we'd note that the insulation was more confusing than it needed to be, and that it would have been nice to receive a piece that could cover visible screws. But these are small notes for an otherwise great option. Number 4. Hunter Dempsey Ceiling Fan. We leaned on this fan to improve airflow in a warm, upstairs space, and it totally delivered. We used it on the lower settings during the day, and then bumped it up to setting 3 on particular warm nights, and it did a really good job moving the air. The directions for assembling and installing the fan were pleasantly detailed, which wasn't the case with all the options we tested. Once we had it up and running, We came to appreciate how quiet it is. The highest setting only has faint hum. The remote is easy to operate and very simply designed. It needs to be angled just so, but even our 10-year-old figured out just fine. We also came to appreciate the white color, which worked well against the white ceiling. The blades are reversible, so a design was an option, too. For a small room in particular, it was really nice to have a fan that blended in, as opposed to one that contrasts with the ceiling. We would have appreciated the ability to adjust the light brightness, and are thinking ahead to how we might add our own bulbs to make it feel more custom. Overall, this was the only small qualm we had with this fan, and we're also thinking about replacing the other fan in our home to match this one. Number 5. Honeywell Xerxes Ceiling Fan. To effectively circulate the air in a large space, you'll need a ceiling fan designed for the job, like the Honeywell Xerxes 62-inch ceiling fan. We installed and tested it in a 700-square-foot space, and were pleased with its size, design, and effectiveness. This fan stands out from the pack thanks to its 8-blade design. The number of blades and their length allow for airflow in spaces larger than 400 square feet, like an open-concept living area or a large primary suite. It comes in multiple finishes and has reversible blades, giving you more design choices. There's also an LED light with a downward focus, which results in more of a spotlight effect than a wider illumination distribution. We wish it did a better job of lighting up the room as a whole, but we do like the fact that the light and fan functions are controlled by an included remote control with self-explanatory buttons. We enjoyed the easy fan controls, the timed shutoff, and the scheduling function that will turn the light on and off automatically. In addition, the fan is smart home compatible and integrates with Amazon Alexa and Google Home, although you'll have to purchase a separate hub to take advantage of that functionality.